ever been answered. And if that's truly the case, is it responsible for us not to consider whether we should continue, and if so, how? And to not do so risks the therapeutic relationship becoming unhealthy, and that's the last thing you're going to listen.
Spoken like someone who knows from experience.
I start with a thumbs up, but ain't nobody even in the room. Come on in, you guys. Hi. What's up, Ebony? Hey, Diva. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hey, Miss Hawks. Hey, look, I know these YouTube streets are blowing up. I know they are. My faithful that come through, we gonna chat. I knew you knew I was coming off the porch. You knew it, Ebony, you knew it. But you know what? I'm not even really coming off the porch. That's why I didn't even put it. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm off the porch a little bit. I got my feet in the yard. Mama gonna spank me. You heard we y'all listening? Hey, T-Todd. Were y'all listening with James said that I don't listen to him? I do listen to him. I don't listen when it comes to stuff like this, but I do listen because let me tell y'all something. Hey, Miss Black. Well, hey, new subby, come on in. I hate for this to be your first live because this one's gonna probably be a little messy, but my lives ain't normally messy. My lives are not normally messy, but this one's gonna be messy. I got some things to say and I'm gonna say it. And Mama gonna be mad. Mama be here tomorrow, so Mama can spank me when he get here. And that's fine. I'll probably see him tomorrow or Saturday, and he can spank me, and that's fine. Because here's the thing. Let me tell y'all something. I've been wanting to say stuff for a while. Oh, come on. And I said nothing out of respect for the fact that James ain't said nothing. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I've seen people making these subliminals. I've seen people saying stuff. And I even saw a couple of these videos that were made. But I ain't said nothing because I was like, I came off the porch and said something about the Five Babe situation. I came off the porch and said something about the Nicole Tyler situation. And I was like, I'm going to just chill out. I ain't going to say a whole lot. But I'm so glad that he had time today. Because I'm not lying. There's been some stuff that I've been wanting to get off my chest. And it's funny because I was on my way home and I was eating my dinner and I was like, oh, I got to get done with my dinner because I already know that if they ain't already, it's about 50 other people live talking about this. And Kelly Love done already asked for permission to splice up the video. So you know Kelly Love is going to be his messy lives on YouTube. It's going to be out any minute now, which is fine because that's what they do. And Kelly's shit be funny. Did y'all see Kelly's, the one he did today about the truth that Kwani want? That was funny. Kelly's little videos be funny. Miss Hawk said, I knew this was coming, a pressure cooker. You know what? Here's the thing. Since I know you was right behind James coming. Mother gonna get me. Mother is gonna get me. But look, and again, I'm still not gonna get too much into the minutia of it. I just got a couple of things that I want to say. The first thing I want to say is this. Where is the damn YouTube handbook? That's what I need to know. Where's the YouTube handbook? Because is this not the same thing that Jay Wilson and Tracy fell out over, being in somebody else's live, being in somebody else's chat and giving a super chat? Please bring me the handbook because I want to know what the handbook says. So everybody on here knows who James is to me, right? Everybody knows who James is to me. If for whatever reason, I did a video about Nicole Tyler. I did a video about Five Babe. If for James did not ask me to do, let me be clear. Matter of fact, didn't want me to do it. If he decided he cool with Five Babe, because remember, they made up. Everything was cool. You know what I'm saying? They cleared the air. I'm supposed to get mad about that? Am I supposed to get mad about that? So when you are in, hey, Christina. Thank you. Ain't no handbook. They making this shit up as they go. Because here's the thing. If you are in the messy side of the YouTube sector, which is what these people do, and they proud of it, and that's fine. I ain't judging. That's your business. Make your coin how you want to make your coin. But if your sole purpose to be on YouTube is to be messy and to get into beefs and to move from beef to beef to beef, how you gonna be mad when somebody is cool or somebody that you cool with is cool with the next person. Like James said in his video a minute ago, James was cool with all these people Sean was cool with all these people once upon a time. And then they fell out. So James is supposed to fall out with everybody that Sean fall out with, because Sean is on the messy side of YouTube. He used to do reviews and he used to have a different type of content, but that's not his content anymore. His content is the mess. And again, fine, make your coin how you want to make your coin. But now James is supposed to keep up the scorecard and figure out who you cool with and who you not cool with. And then he's supposed to run these streets accordingly. No. You can't have it both ways. And then the other thing that he said that I thought was very valid, you're going to get mad at James for super chatting whoever. I don't even know who the hell he super chatted that people had a problem with. But you're going to get mad at him for super chatting whoever the hell he sent a super chat to. But you won't have no problem with Sean Bradley letting people talk shit about James all up and through his lives. See, that's the bullshit. And that's the thing that people was in the comments saying, well, James, this, that, and the other, and then people, he gave it to him. He set him straight. But what's up, Shauna? So my thing is this. Tell me what the handbook says. Let's find the handbook and let's follow the daggone rules, because that's what I need to know. I need to know what the rules are so that I know that I'm making sure I follow the right rules, because y'all, some of y'all in here, y'all ain't never been in my chat before, and that's cool. Welcome. Y'all come on in. But for those of you that are in my chat on a regular basis, y'all know I don't do it. I don't call no names. The other day, somebody tried to say something messy about some people, and I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. I just let them say what they had to say. But I would never, please let me be clear about something. Never, you won't never, I don't know if I can say never again, but you won't never come into my chat, whether I'm doing a call-in or on my board. And I don't even have no moderators. I ain't got no moderators because my chats don't be that big. I can handle it. It ain't that serious. But you ain't never coming in my chat and saying shit about James, Milan, or any variation of James Caldwell. I promise you, you won't. I promise you, you won't. I promise you, you won't. So when people said, so what, Sean was supposed to hang up on his collars? The fuck, yes, he was. That's exactly what he was supposed to do. If James was his friend, that's exactly what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to say, now look, we're going to be respectful. We can roast, we can gag, and we can kiki, but you're not going to be disrespectful. Making a joke about James, or maybe reading one of his reviews saying, I don't like his review, or I ain't like what he had to say about, I ain't agree with what he had to say about Evelyn on Basketball Wives because I feel Evelyn X, Y, Z. That is not a problem. You can call in and say that kind of stuff. But when you start calling that man out his name, and when you start talking about him all crazy, and Sean sitting there laughing, and Sean sitting there thinking this shit is funny, yeah, that's a problem. Now I'm saying it. James ain't saying it. I'm saying it. That's a problem. And I had a problem with it for a long time, but I ain't said nothing because mother ain't want, well, I ain't gonna say mother didn't want me to say nothing, because mother didn't tell me what I could and couldn't do. He ain't never told me what I could and couldn't do. He advises me on what I should and shouldn't do. But I said nothing. I let it go because that's his business, and that was his battle, and that was his friend, how he wanted to handle it. But yeah, I got a problem with that. And that's exactly, and I've seen Kelly Love do it. Kelly Love does his chit chat all the time. And I have seen people call into his live and they start getting disrespectful, and he checks them. When it's certain people that Kelly Love is cool with, now if it's people he ain't cool with, he let them say what they got to say. But if it's people that Kelly Love is cool with, he don't let them say anything crazy. I have seen him do it. I have seen him hang up on people. I have seen him cut people off. I've seen him do it. That is what you're supposed to do. That is what you're supposed to do. Now, if it's just these, what Tracy call them, YouTube ships, when these are just people you know through YouTube and they're not friends, y'all don't have no personal relationship, okay, whatever. But if this is somebody that you are calling a friend, and this is somebody that you say you got a relationship with, then yeah, no, you're not doing that. No, you're not going to do that. So you don't have no problem. And again, it ain't at all of Club Chat. I put Chubb at Club Chat in the hashtag because, of course, I wanted people to see what I had to say. But no, James said it wasn't everybody. And he even called some people by name. I believe D. Ramsey was one of the names. April was one of the names. There was another name he called out. He said he ain't talking about all of Club Chat, but there are members of Club Chat who have had some slick shit to say about James. Now, we ain't gonna sit here and rewrite history and act like ain't nobody in Club Chat never said nothing about James, because they have. Now, those parts of Club, like A View is a View, loves James, but she also loves Sean, and that's okay. Ain't nobody ever said you can't be friends with both. Y'all are the ones, when I say y'all, I'm talking about the people in the streets, are the ones that try to make people choose sides. That's the same reason why Jay Wilson and Tracy done fell out. Because Jay Wilson super chatted Fi Babe. Somebody ran back to Tracy with it and made it out to be something that it wasn't. And then it had this big ass blowout. Over $10 damn super chat. That Fi Babe only gonna get $7 of. They done fell out. You know, I don't have no problem with you being about the mess. If that is what you choose to do on YouTube, that's your platform. You do whatever the hell you want to do with it. Like I told y'all the other day, half these people don't even know my name, and I'm fine with it. I'm so fine with that. But at the other end of this, if there's somebody that you call a friend, there should be a way. There should be a protocol. You should have a standard to say, you know what? You won't cross that line. Now we can kiki. You can tell me all of the, you can call in and tell me all day long. I ain't like what James had to say about I'm gonna tell y'all truth. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Now I ain't even said this to James. I'm telling y'all something I never even said to James. James can't stand. If y'all watch James reviews and y'all watch my reviews, so you know what I'm talking about. James, hey, anybody that's coming in the room, y'all come on there. Hi, y'all. Hey, boo, hey, everybody. James can't stand Darla. Queen Sugar, he can't stand Darla. He gives Darla the blues every episode. He gives her the blues. You hear me? And for those of you who watch his Queen Sugar reviews, I know what I'm talking about. He can't stand Darla. He calls her every kind of crackhead, whore, everything else. I personally don't hate Darla that much. And I be like, damn, James, you hate Darla. So if somebody wanted to say something in my chat about James really does hate Darla, he be giving Darla a hard time. I don't like how he be treating Darla in his reviews. I ain't tripping off of that. That's your opinion, and that's cool. And James don't care. He welcomes it in his reviews, in his comments. He welcomes a difference of opinion. That's not a problem. But you ain't gonna come on here and call him a mother, you what or whatever. And I'm trying not to cuss y'all. You ain't gonna get on here and call him out his name. You're not gonna do that. No, you're not. You're not gonna do it. Now, and then on the flip side, if you, I've said this before, but I'm gonna say it one more time for the people who might have just came in. If you choose to be on the messy side of the whole YouTube situation, and you making up with somebody on Monday and falling out with somebody on Tuesday, and y'all make up on Wednesday, and then y'all do a panel together on Thursday, but then y'all mad at each other again on Sunday, who the hell gonna keep up with that? Who got time? So if I'm sitting on somebody's live and they say something I like, and I want to send them a super chat, now I gotta worry about who in the bushes, because that's what the purpose of a super chat is. The purpose of a super chat is to let somebody know, hey, I support you. Hey, I like what you're talking about. Hey, I like you. You know what I'm saying? That's what a super chat is. And people it don't matter whether you're giving somebody a super chat for $1 or give them a super chat for $50. And it's really helpful in the bigger chats, because when you give a super chat, your comment is front and center. So that's what it's really all about. When people go, these people that got 2 and 3 million followers, like when Natasha K does a live and she got 200,000 people in her chat, a super chat lets her see what you're saying. Because if not, it goes by so fast, she don't catch half that stuff. So that's what we talking about. We talking about a damn super chat. But this been going on for months. Even before James did that video talking about Vegas Gate, even before, that's part of why he did the daggone video talking about Vegas Gate, because it was so much this going on about James this and James that and James this and James that. So he was trying to clear the record up. He was trying to clear it up. But some people you can't make happy. But some people it doesn't matter. And some people want the drama. Some people want the drama. And that's what, that's why people who don't do nothing but talk trash all day long got 30,000 subscribers. And people who, do other stuff like me got 2,000 subscribers. We talked about that the other day on my live. And it's cool. Again, it's cool. But that's what it's about. People like the messy. People like it. But what you're not going to do is sit here and make it seem like James is the only one in this that has any. You can feel how you might feel about him doing a super chat or whatever. That ain't my business. But don't sit here and act like it's one-sided. Don't sit here and act like James just treated Sean. Oh, treated Sean so wrong. Sean. And again, his video wasn't even about Sean. His video was about the people talking shit on Sean's platform. That's really what it was about. Me, really, bitch, is talking about the fact that I think Sean should have stopped it. But that's just my 2 cents. I ain't nobody. I'm on the outside looking in. But that, and yeah, you're right, Miss Hall. James got him. James don't need me. Don't want me to do it. Don't need me to do it. But I just had some stuff I had to say because I watched that whole debacle go down between Tracy and Jay Wilson last week. I was on vacation and I had time because I normally don't be watching all them videos, but I had time because Jay Wilson made about 5,000 of them videos and I ain't mad at him. Do what you do, boo. He said he was going to make his coin and that's what he did. Made about 5,000 videos. But what it all boiled down to from where I was sitting was that Jay Wilson gave a super chat to Fi Babe. Tracy don't rock with Fi Babe. Somebody ran back, told Tracy, and then it became an issue. And then he called in and yelled at them and it blew up from there. But that's what the root of it was. Because at the end of the day, why does it matter? Why does it matter? It's Jay Wilson damn money. And I'm not even saying so much about the Tracy part of it. I'm talking about people running back and telling Tracy. So what? So what? Like, why did you feel the need to have to run back and tell Tracy? Oh, well, you know what Jay Wilson did? Like, so what? It's Jay Wilson damn money. It's probably the same money you super chatted him yesterday. Exactly, Miss Hall. That was the whole purpose for him doing the super chat. I said the super chat, Lord. That was his whole purpose for doing the Vegas Gate video. He ain't owe nobody an explanation, but he was trying to let y'all know that it ain't go down the way people was trying to make it seem like. Everybody want to try to blow something up. People want to, and then people bringing in Alexander Rogers. If y'all have not noticed, Alexander Rogers did a whole rebranding. He didn't want to do the mess anymore. And he stopped. He does his roasting gags when it comes to his shows, but he doesn't get into the personal. Remember, he had that whole beef with Funky Dineva and all that stuff was going on, and he was in the middle of a lot of a mess, and he realized that ain't even really how I want to rock anymore. And he did a whole rebranding, but nobody paid attention to that. Nobody's paying attention to the fact that Alexander Rogers rebranded his whole channel. Y'all just want to make it out to be, oh, he must have fell out with Sean. It ain't got nothing to do with Sean. It ain't got nothing to do with James. Alexander Rogers rebranded his whole, and he said it. He said it. If you watch Alexander Rogers, he'll tell you that he chose to just stay out of the mess. He made up his mind. What up, Teddy? What up, boo? He made up his mind that he wanted to rebrand and do things differently and change it up a little bit. And because he decided he wanted to do it a little differently and change it up a little bit, Now all of a sudden he must have fallen out with the Reading Rainbow. Oh, Alexander Rogers fell out. No, Alexander Rogers just decided to do something different. Ain't no thing. James talks to Alexander Rogers all the time. They still cool. They cool. But because you don't hear nobody call, because you don't hear nobody calling people's name or people in the chat or whatever, then all of a sudden people got to speculate, oh, they must not be cool no more. That is, y'all, I work in a high school. Do you understand how high school that is? If some of my students came to me with this scenario, I would be really looking at them like, really? So you fell out with Lisa. And you and Lisa, y'all not cool no more. But Sally gave Lisa a quarter so she could buy a soda. And now you're mad at Sally. Do you know if they came in my office with that mess? Do you understand how fast I would put them out my office and tell them I had something better to do? Like, really? Really? Yeah, I mean, whatever Alice's reasons, yeah, Mo made you look. Whatever Alice's reasons were for rebranding, yeah, you know what I mean. He had legitimate reasons for wanting to do what he did. But what I'm, and your point's valid. I'm just saying it wasn't about him being mad at anybody or falling out with anybody. Sean Bradley went to New York. I'm not sure exactly when it was. It was a year, maybe about a year ago, or whatever. And they met up. Him and Alexander Rogers met up at some point. Him and James talk all the time, and he comes in James's live sometimes. Alexander Rogers still comes through. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. But we always looking for some smoke. We always looking for some drama. There's enough drama on these YouTube streets that we ain't got to make none up. So now James, he went on and told y'all, because I think he got mad and he just let it go, that him and Sean ain't really talking again. But y'all still didn't hear what he said. He said it ain't no beef. He said they not mad at each other. He said it ain't no problem. It's just they not talking. And if you was really paying attention, you would have already known that. Why? Because James was in Baltimore. Did you see Sean Bradley in any pictures? Did you see any lives with Sean Bradley in them? James was in Baltimore 3 weeks ago. But ain't nobody put that together. Nobody made that connection that y'all ain't see Sean and James together at all. So if y'all was really Detective Gadget, Inspector Gadget like y'all try to be, y'all had already figured that out. He wouldn't have to tell you shit. But nobody want to hear that. And again, you can't even tell somebody that I'm going to get to you, Teddy. You can't even tell somebody that you're not cool with somebody, but it ain't no beef with it. Because see, we don't understand. It's got to be one. It got to be alpha or omega. We don't understand no middle. It's got to be one extreme or the other. So if I tell you that me and so-and-so don't talk no more, but we cool, we ain't got no beef. We just don't talk. We had a difference of opinion and we don't really talk anymore. We see things differently. Now all of a sudden we got to be beefing. No, we're not. We're not beefing. Y'all didn't even know that Sean and James hadn't spoken to each other in months. Why? Because Sean ain't made no videos. James ain't made no videos. Why? Because it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. And I will say that, to Sean's credit, he ain't said nothing. James ain't said nothing. Because it ain't that deep. Teddy, James just went live and just went off on some folks because he got tired of people with their slick tongues and them side shade and making little smart ass comments and saying stuff in other people's platform. And then people was making videos, or as Jay Wilson say, videos about a bunch of shit that they don't know nothing about. And let me say this. The truth, I let you live. I didn't say nothing. I didn't make no videos about you. I saw them videos you was making about James, and y'all know normally I run off the porch. Normally I run off the porch when I see people making videos about James. I know I do. But I ain't even run off the porch. James sent me the clip weeks ago. She made a video about him. Matter of fact, when he was in DC, so that was the beginning of the month, she made a video about him. But by the time, Teddy, and you're going to laugh at this one, by the time I looked at that video, it was so damn illiterate and didn't make any sense. And I couldn't even understand half of what she was saying. I said, it ain't even worth my energy. We ain't intellectually on the same level. I can't even have a conversation with you. We ain't even on the same level, boo. And y'all know I don't even talk like that, but me and her, we ain't even on the same level. I can't. Thank you. You know what? I'm about to close this down and then we're going to start another chat and we're going to talk about some good shit. That's exactly what we're about to do. I'm done with this. I just came off the porch to say what I had to say. Since they're not going to stop because they're miserable. Yeah, well, Simone, you right. You right. Somebody give me the Cliff Notes. Keisha Marie, did you get enough of the Cliff Notes or you want me to go through it again? If not, just go back. James, he said he ain't taking it down. They probably flagged it and everything else, but he ain't taking it down. So if they flagged it, you might want to go watch it before they take it down. But James just did a live where he just went through the whole thing. But what it really boils down to is James was just addressing some haters. That's really what it boils down to. Miss Hall said you had to read between the lines. Yeah, I mean, it was stuff out there if y'all was paying attention, but y'all want to go for low-hanging fruit. Y'all don't want to use y'all deductive reasoning skills that your teachers tried to give y'all when y'all was in school. It's deductive reasoning skills. You put that shit together, you play. 1 + 1 gonna always be 2. It ain't no 2.5. It ain't no, it ain't no 1.1. It's gonna always be 2. 1 + 1 gonna always be 2. So if you use your deductive reasoning skills, y'all figure out a whole lot, but y'all don't want to do that. Y'all want the low-hanging fruit. Y'all want somebody to feed it to y'all, but okay, it's whatever. Men definitely handle things differently than women, but women could take a lesson. I'm just gonna be real about it. And I'm all woman, but women could take a lesson. The mother, yes, Teddy, mother went live and went all the way off. Yeah, you might want to go check it out because again, I believe they flagged it, so you might want to go check it out. I won't be mad if you leave out of here and go check it out because they might have flagged it. Everybody get tired because it was in plain sight. Yeah, I mean, it really was. Hey, Carolyn, girl, ain't nothing going on. I mean, it's James Caldwell just did a live, setting some people straight, and so I had some stuff on my chest that I had been holding for a little while, so I just came over here to say what I had to say. It's gonna be 5,000 videos. Tracy probably live, Fabe probably live, Kelly Love probably about to drop a Messy Lives a YouTube video. Nicole Tyler probably about to do a video. Whoever else do the videos, I'm sure Jay Wilson gonna come in and have his 2 cents to say. So before the end of the night, y'all gonna have every variation, every which way, every up, down, in and out of this whole situation, and most of it ain't gonna be true, but you gonna get it. But let me give you the cliff notes real quick before I roll up out of here. Yeah, mother snatched all them edges. Mother gone. I was going to say something mean. I stopped myself. They look like Tamar's edges. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna say Tamar instead of the name I was gonna say. But I stopped myself. Turning point to me and their friendship was when James and Properly Bonafide got into it on Sean's platform. My silence should speak volumes. Anyway, yeah, Livia the Oracle is live. I'm sure before the end of the night, I promise you it's gonna be 5,000 lives. I know it is. That's why I was like, let me in my let me get in where I fit in, my small little corner of these streets, because y'all know I stay on the porch. So I said, let me come out and play in the yard for a little while and get back on the porch, because the big dog is gonna be out in a minute. The big dogs, they just gearing up. They getting ready. The big dog is gonna be out in a minute. They trying to pull all the audio together so they can play it during their lives. That's what they doing right now. But I said, let daughter get in where she fit in. Oh, mother shut it down, Teddy. Mother shut it down. Let me be clear when I tell you, mother shut it down. And mother shut it down. Mother even blocked some folk today. You know, mother don't normally block people, because normally he let people just be messy and say what they say in the chat. He don't pay them no mind. He was blocking folk today. You know, he don't block people. He does not block people. That's the only one I come out for is mother. That's it. And mother don't even want me to do that. Like Jay Wilson was saying that don't nobody need to windmill for him. James be saying that nobody need to windmill for me. He don't want me to come out. I come out because I love him and because of what he has done for me. And it bothers me when I see people take his kindness for weakness. And it bothers me when I see that people feel like because he's quiet and because he don't speak on stuff, mean he don't see it. Because see, that's what's been going on. He see it. He sees exactly what's going on. He hears it. He sees it. Like he said today, he be in the bushes. A lot of times, y'all don't know he in them lives. Because see, y'all don't know he be in them lives. Because see, he ain't got to always say nothing. People move in silence. So when he hears stuff and he sees stuff, don't play with him. That's the other thing that was pissing me off in that chat. Don't play with his intelligence and make it seem like he making up shit or he crazy. He know what he heard. He know what he saw. He know who said what. He not stupid. He just ain't said nothing. He let y'all live. Because see, some of the stuff he was talking about happened a couple of months ago, so people was acting like it wasn't a big deal. It is still a big deal. His point was still valid. The point is still valid. Just because it happened a year ago don't mean it ain't important. The point is valid. James is a sweetheart. He don't. It is definitely some bald-headed heifers running down these YouTube streets, baby. They better get them wigs together because the edges was snatched. Snatched. Okay? Some people got it. Some people got it. And then people were like, well, I saw people making comments making little comments talking about, well, I think James not loyal to Sean, and James didn't do this for Sean, and James didn't do that for Sean. What James supposed to do for Sean? So people out here windmilling in these streets for Sean. Over what? What James supposed to do for Sean? And like I said, I'm not talking about all the club chat. I ain't talking about, it's certain people. And James called names. So if you want to know, y'all go back to his live and before they take it down and see. Because it ain't, James is not, it ain't, but I tell you what don't happen. James don't let nobody talk shit about Sean on his platform. He didn't even do it today. Even in that video, people started going low and he wouldn't let them do it. Again, a kiki and a roast and gag is one thing, but going low, going below the belt, that's something different. And he still didn't let nobody do it today. He still didn't let nobody do it. And again, this is not about Sean Bradley. Well, I had a problem with the fact that Sean Bradley let people say shit on his platform about James, but James's video wasn't about Sean Bradley. I said that. James did not. I said that. Me, really bitch, said that. All James was talking about was the fact that people were on his platform saying stuff and he saw it and he heard it. That's what he was saying. So, hey, little baby girl, look, little baby, don't go nowhere because I'm getting ready to shut this down. And then I'm coming back and I'm going to talk for about 30, 40 minutes about Layla Rashawn and Juanita Bynums. And maybe we'll talk a little Queen Sugar. Teddy, he said he enjoyed my Queen Sugar review. I love my Queen. That ain't come out right. I loved your Queen Sugar review, Teddy. I enjoy your Queen Sugar review. Like I told you before, I enjoy your reviews because you're coming from it from a literary aspect. And you know what's up, Teddy? I'm getting ready to, before I get off here, let me say this to you before I forget. You know what somebody said in one of my comments about Octavia? Because they said she was green with envy, literally. Go back and look at that episode. And I thought about it when they said it. See how many times they put her in green. Think about, she was in at least, that I can think of off the top of my head, she was only in 4 scenes, right? 3 out of the 4 scenes she had on green. See that symbolism? You see what I'm talking about, Teddy? See, I be thinking about you with stuff like that. The symbolism. She was green with envy. Literally green with envy. They put her in green almost through that whole episode. She had green on. I know. That's what I'm saying, Teddy. It was strategic, but I didn't even peep it. Somebody put it in my comments, and I was like, it sure is. I ain't even peep it. But I'm about to shut it down, y'all. My regular folk, I'm about to shut it down, and I'm gonna start, like, literally, I'm gonna come back so we can talk a little bit about, let's talk some Queen Sugar, let's talk some Layla Rashawn, let's talk some Nicole Murphy, her ass. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Like in Boomerang, the pool table is the earth. Oh, that's deep. Okay, we coming back. Sean, you got to break that one down for me. That's deep. All right, y'all. The new people that came through, thanks for coming through and hearing what I had to say. Y'all go enjoy them lives because I know they about to get it. They about to give it. They about to get it, and it's about to be gone. Y'all better go check James's video if you didn't catch it. Oh, I was reading a comment before it's gone because I do believe it got flagged. So y'all better go watch it before it gets shut down. Hey Barry, how you doing? We can already shut this down. I'm about to come right back though. If you want to come and talk some stuff other than YouTube streets, we about to talk about some other stuff other than them YouTube streets. All right, be right back.